Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's episode, I would like to briefly touch upon the topic of challenges that we face in life and how it's essential for us to start perceiving them in a more beneficial way that will actually help us move forward. And I've made some notes, so I sincerely hope that some of it will resonate with some of you. So, first of all, we must understand that challenges are an important part of life and have many benefits. And the ideal, at least to me, should be to approach all situations as if there are a lesson of some sort, and I should always strive to learn something from those challenges. And the way to do that is transforming our thinking from believing that something is bad to believing that no matter how negative it appears at first glance, there is ultimately something positive to be gained from it. For example, challenges during teenage years prepare a person for the adult world. They foster a belief that obstacles are a normal part of life and that no one can manage them and come through them, often being better for having had the experience. Hard times stimulate a growth in a way that good times don't. Facing challenges and navigating one's way through them builds resilience capacity. Knowing that one can overcome obstacles, learn from struggles, and benefit from mistakes lays a solid foundation for success in later life. When challenges are forced and conquered, there's a wonderful sense of accomplishment. It is often the substance of great memories and the motivation for rich storytelling. In contrast, a smooth experience, devoid of challenges, runs the risk of becoming routine, predictable, and entirely forgettable. This has been beautifully said by Mrs. Annette Ware, so I apologize if I've pronounced her name wrong. And these are some of the provocative questions that we might ask from time to time. How every challenge that comes my way is an opportunity for me to demonstrate who I am. What kind of friction can I create in my life to help me build a sense of acceptance for challenges? So, we're just making a conscious choice to perceive challenges as something beneficial so that we can deal with them in the most productive way. And here is one quote from the author and poet Mark Nepo. Our challenge each day is not to get dressed to face the world, but to unglove ourselves so that the doorknob feels cold and the car handle feels wet and the kiss goodbye feels like the lips of another being, soft and unrepeatable. As no one is perfect, perfect performance is not normal and expected, especially when someone is new to dealing with a given challenge. It's perfectly okay and normal to fail many times in a row when trying to overcome a new challenge. People who are taught that failure does not mean that they are a failure as a person will be in a better position to persevere. That will people who do not or cannot make this distinction. And I will probably follow up on this video in future because I find this topic really enticing. But that's it for today's video. And as always, I will see you next time. Take care.